Good evening, everybody. I'm planning on just running myself some ATC services again tonight. I'll have to watch the volume of my voice as it's later at night, but we'll see what we can do. We start running service out of an app and it looks like it's going to be a bit busier, so let's see how they go on. Alright folks, as you can see, the game's just loading now. It won't be too much longer and I'll get myself underway. Chat's in the corner, the IP for an app is in the other corner, the stream on the right side, and DCS when it gets its shit together will be on the front screen. Let's see how this goes. Oh man. We'll hopefully get ourselves to somewhere approaching fresh very shortly. Connecting to servers in DCS seems to be ridiculously slow. I have been given information about, from courtesy of Hoggit and some friends on one of my other United Operations channel, about some sort of registry fix that helps improve the service. I haven't had a chance to implement it today, but we'll see how it goes. What's also coming up is I have some recording to do for Bolted Dragon, or rather one of his friends. He's some very helpful gentleman is running a series of scenarios. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what we're dealing with. It looks like it's an early morning start here in Anapa. As you see, we have a few people on the channel already, and time of day is 09 in the morning, so this time of the year that's just the edge of sunrise for over here. Let's grab ourselves the ATIS.
1016. End information alpha. This is Crimp information alpha.
Wrong one.
Runway in use alpha. 030 at H in alpha. Runway in use of 04. 1030 at 3 knots. Visibility 43. Cloud conditions broken 75. Temperature 15.7 Celsius. Altimeter 3008. Remarks 1018 hectopascal. QFE 29er201013. End information alpha. This is an Apavityazevo information alpha. Runway in use of 04. 1030 at 3 knots. Visibility 43. Cloud conditions broken 75.
That's very very strange. It's very strange. Everyone's taken off with a tailwind today.
Napa traffic, Firecat 1-1 is Tomcat, taxiing to 04 at Apple.
Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Radio check. Radio check for Napa.
Loud clear.
Napa traffic, radio ATC currently services are now available. Altimeter 29902 for QFE. Runway 04 in use and winds 030 at 3 knots. Announce stand number when available and we'll get you guided to the active. Happy flying and good hunting, guys.
Good to see you back in the tower, sir. Napa Tower, Firecat 1-1 is on Mike, taxiing to 04.
Firecat, go ahead and continue, and you'll be cleared to take off immediately for runway 04. Expect a straight out departure for 5 miles, and then you can get off my frequency and go to 253.
Alright, we'll expect immediate departure, 5 miles, and 253 after departure. Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1 in Hardpoint 901, looking for taxi to runway 04.
Black Horse 3-1, good morning. You'll find runway 04 in use, so we're going to have you turn left onto Echo, hold short for to cross the runway at 22.
Echo, hold short 22, Black Horse 3-1.
Apone in the Jeff 17, I hope you have SRS. If not, I will talk to you shortly.
Napa Tower, Firecat 1-1, holding short 04. Napa Tower, Fisher requests taxi to runway 04.
Fishy there at stand 25, good day, turn right onto Mike, follow the F14 to Alpha, expect to position and hold for runway 04, break. Firecat 1-1, go ahead and take off immediately for runway 04, climb for break, hang on a second, we've got a taking off Jeff. We've got a Jeff doing a runway off in the opposite. I'm going to have to ask you to hold for him.
Hold him short 04, Firecat 1-1. Napa Tower, Colt 5-2, parking by 6, requesting taxi to the active. Jack, are you up box 5?
Sorry, last call sign, say again, I'm trying to find you.
Colt 5-2, call sign Flick, we're in parking spot 6.
That makes more sense. Flick, go ahead and follow the F14 to your left. You're going to take a right turn for Mike and follow on to Alpha.
Colt 5-2.
Firecat 1-1, now you're cleared to take off. Fly runway heading for 5 miles, depart my airspace and resume your own navigation at that point. Good hunting.
Clear takeoff 04, climb runway heading 5 miles and own navigation, Firecat 1-1. This is 411, we take information off from Park 26 to request induction active and East Park.
411, have a hello and a welcome, a good day. You're going to take a right turn and you're going to follow behind the F14 in front of you as well. It'll be Mike via Alpha then for runway 04.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1, we're positive our taxi right now. We're parked over on ramp at 39 till we get a problem fixed.
No problem. Call back to me when you're ready and I'll get you across.
Black Horse 3-1. Napa Tower, Fishy, holding short, runway 04, request takeoff.
Fishy, I got your eyes on. Go ahead and go ahead and immediate takeoff runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Depart runway heading for 5 miles, and get back on your own navigation at that point. Happy hunting.
Tower, Firecat 1-1, turning on course and pushing 253. Thank you, sir. Good day.
Firecat 1-1, good day, and go ahead and check in with me when you come back at about 10 miles out, that'd be great.
10 miles out on the way back, Firecat 1-1.
Flick, you'll be the next number up for departure. You'll be able to make an immediate departure. There's nothing coming in on the approach. You will also climb and maintain 5,000 feet, fly runway heading for 5 miles, and then you can depart my airspace and go to 253.
Public copy? No.
411, I'll just tell you, I'll just leave you alone. I'm sure you know what you're doing after Flick.
Sure.
Sorry, I had to get the obligatory finish joke out there.
Napa departure, Buck 1-2.
Last station, say that again.
This is Buck 1-2. Looking to taxi to the active runway 04 with information Alpha.
Buck 1-2, hello. You're going to take a left turn off from Echo 1, left turn onto Echo. You'll cross the runway at runway 22, but I'm going to ask you to hold short and report before you do so if you can.
Copy, hold short, runway 22 at Echo.
Be also aware I have an uncommunicative Jeff who's going to be flying in front, who's going to be taxiing in front of you. Just watch out for him.
Wilco. Rapid traffic, Colt 5-2 is clear the access.
Golf 5-2, happy hunting. Like I said, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, continue runway heading for 5 miles, then depart my airspace and resume your own navigation. Punch to 253 when able.
Colt 5-2. Napa Tower, Buck 1-1.
Buck 1-1, good day.
Confirm when Buck 1-2 rolls by, I'm going to be joining him in his taxi towards the active.
Understood. I'll try and keep that in mind. Expect to hold short at Mike when you follow the whiskey, and I'll have you join in behind him. Unless, of course, the guys at Raven talk to me first.
Affirmative. So for one, just like to verify where I cleared to take off or hold short.
Yeah, 411. I'm going to ask you to position and hold for the moment. I have an uncommunicative Jeff on the other side of the runway and I don't know his intentions.
Is the risk that he's going to take off for 2-2? Can I line up?
Yeah, go ahead and line up. I'm expecting you to take off. I think he's waiting for you.
Okay, there's 4-1 line up. That would be advised there's some side spy to the east.
Yeah, firm. I don't have any red 4 in the area on my scope, but I can't see that anyway. But it does look like there's friendly patriots putting birds in the air eastbound.
Yeah, I think they dropped the AWACS. Actually, it's flying there. Yeah, 4-1 is line up. Tower Buck 1-2 hold short, runway 22, +1.
Yeah, I've got eyes on you there, Buck 1-2. I'm going to have you follow on behind the Jeff. I'm clearing 411 to take off first, since how he's been waiting nicely. 411 clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Maintain runway heading for 5 miles. Resume on navigation.
Jacket 2, come up box 5. 4-1 clear to take off, I'm maintaining 5 miles.
Flying Volvo, I think you can hear me. Go ahead and cross the runway after the Hornet, and I appreciate your patience.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1, track has been sufficiently fixed, and I'm ready to taxi, still have Alpha. I'm at parking spot 39er.
Black Horse 3-1, go ahead and follow on behind the Hornet, and you'll be third to cross the runway. I'm planning on getting all three of you across, to be honest.
Black Horse 3-1.
Napa Tower, Raven Flight 2 Ship Hornets ready to go with Alpha, parking spots 5, 9, and 16.
Raven Flight, take your leader, have him take Whiskey, Mike, then down to Alpha for runway 4. It'll be a 2-ship departure for you guys. I'll be talking to Raven 2-1, but 2-2 will follow in.
Whiskey Mike Alpha to 04, hold short, 2-ship departure, Raven 2-1.
Black Horse 3-1, just follow on behind the Hornets. We'll have these guys all follow all the way down to runway 04. Probably expect to depart via Alpha.
Black Horse 3-1, we'll cross 2-2 and let you know when I'm cross.
Don't worry, I got radar, I can see.
Roger.
All those fancy sensors, I just look out the tower window.
Nova traffic, Dodge 3, fly to 3, departing runway 4, will be a right turnout departure to the south. Nova.
BW Ravenclaw, I do not have comms with you, but if you can hear me, go ahead and continue all the way to runway 04. Raven 2-1, I'll have you hold short at Mike if this incommunica of correction Mirage decides to cross across you.
These are on the traffic and can hold short at Mike if you need us to.
Nope, he's hustled himself. You go ahead and follow on behind the Mirages.
Raven 2-1.
Caution the rapidly taxiing Jeff though.
I was just going to have to wait or ram into my dash 2, I guess.
Don't worry, it's the government, you're insured. Raven 2-2, disregard, never mind, I'm too late for the call, it's fine. I was going to have you just cross it, Bravo.
2-2.
Yeah, Raj, there's nothing you can do about that shit, it happens all the time. Wrong freak.
Buck 1-1, batter up. You're going to take a right turn on behind the other F-18s, and your buddy will be to your left.
Affirmative, holding and waiting.
And Tower, Raven 2-1 is just going to step off the taxiway here briefly and let this Jeff by.
No problem.
Dodge 3, push 253.
I don't know if he actually keeps stopping or if he just keeps like glitch stopping.
I have no idea either, but just give him a wide berth, let him take off, and we'll handle the rest. Ricky Tan in the Harrier, are you on comms?
Nav Tower, I got a fire on the runway.
Yeah, Tower, that Jeff just seems to have fell to pieces in front of me.
They just don't make them like they used to, I guess. Yeah, stand by. It's the light and smoke show. That's what. Okay, if you can get round them, do so. If not, I may have to close you and divert you all around to Bravo. Which is going to make life interesting.
Tower Ravens are going to fold up the wings here and see if we can't get around them.
Let me know if you're successful. If not, what I might have to do is I might have to get you all to do a U-turn. So give each other plenty of spacing for the moment, guys. Dragoner99, are you on comms as well? Of course not, nobody wants to talk to me. I'll just be lonely up here.
Some of us like you.
Nah, apparently not Volvos. That's fine. I'll just apologise to all the Swedes that I've pissed off in a former life. Oh, that's one way to solve it. There we go.
And Tower Raven 2-1 is unable to actually have damage to the explosion there. I'm just going to park it across in the grass here and get out of the way.
Much appreciated. Raven 2-2, do you need to hold for your buddy, or are you just going to take off?
Raven 2-2's holding for 2-1.
Well, he's in the grass now, so he's basically going to be respawning shortly. So,
Alright.
so your move,
Taxi cross.
Raven 2-2, your move, do you want to take off or do you want to wait for your buddy? Because if you want to wait for your buddy, I'm going to have to ask you to D-slot and let the other guys through, I'm afraid. Hate to be that guy, but...
Raven 2-2 needs to wait.
Okay. If you can, just move over to the right. Rikitan, there you go. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're clear to take off.
Thank you.
Buck 1-1, you got me?
Affirmative, loud and clear.
Are you able to get round all this cluster catastrophe, or are you going to be needing a bit of a wait time as well?
Gonna try and get around it. Anapa active clear.
Thank you. Well, God loves a trier, Buck 1. Go for it if you can.
Looks like it's cleared off the taxiway now.
Sweet. Thank you. Buck 1 flight. I take it that's a 2-ship. You guys comfortable doing a 2-ship?
Affirmative.
Let make it. Then to quote the great Jean-Luc Picard, make it so.
Affirmative, Buck 1 taking the active.
Ghost 3-3 and Thunder 1-1 in that order preferably. If you're able to check in, say hi to me. I promise I don't bite. Then again, maybe not.
Ghost 3-3 checking it.
Hey, Ghost 3-3. Join the party behind the other Harriers. There's been a bit of a clusterfuck at bracket A there, so we'll get this all figured out. Runway 04 will be the active. Buck flight clear to take off runway 04, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, depart to the east, join 253 when you can.
Affirmative, Buck flight departing.
Black Horse 3-1, if you'll be our next contestant, line up and wait for runway 04.
Black Horse 3-1, and I'm looking for a straight out departure if possible.
Denied, I need you to turn around and reverse and do a U-turn. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You're going to be following the F-18s as well. A10, go ahead and climb and maintain 5,000 feet if possible. Take runway 04 and fly runway heading for 5 miles, depart my airspace when able.
Was that traffic for Black Horse 3-1?
I'm afraid so, yes. You happen to be the only A10 running right now.
Roger that, Black Horse 3-1 rolling.
Dragoner 99, are you a single ship or a 2-ship or a 3-ship? Or you're a no radar ship, that's fine too. Ghost 3-3, line up and wait, runway 04. Black Horse 3-1, just your caution, you've got a Harrier taking off behind you. I'm going to recommend you take a right turn very slightly. Oh, disregard, because he's decided to fuck off to the right anyway. No, carry on.
Copy, carry on.
Thunder 1-1, are you a 2-ship? I'll take that as an I don't know. Ghost 3-3, cleared for immediate takeoff. Depart, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly runway heading for 5 miles. Depart my airspace at that point.
Clear takeoff, maintain 5,005.
Hey Rolf, how are you doing? Hope this gives you some sort of entertainment.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1, do we have a GCI online at all?
Not at this time. Join 253 when you can.
Roger that. Black Horse 3-1 airborne, pushing 253.
Alright, Raven 2-1, let's give this another shot. Same procedure as before. Hold short at Mike, we've got Thunder 5-1 and a Hornet coming by. I'm pretty sure I'll be turning you past him after that. And then you'll rejoin your buddy at Raven 2-2 at the end of the runway.
Sounds good, we'll hold short at Mike.
Oh no, I'm not going to be screwed. I've lived in retail for 10 years. I'm not screwed at all.
Sorry, dude, that was for Ox. Just talking to my wingy who might have taxied into the grass here.
I wondered. Raven 2-2, if you need to... Oh no, he's got it. He's got it. Crew Chief is going to yell at you for ruining that lovely Navy landing gear, but you'll get it.
Little dirt never hurt no one.
I think he may have actually just crossed with enough power to go right across to the other side of the ground though. Unlucky buddy. I do feel your pain there. You're getting there. So it's Christmas, but you're getting there. Just stomp on the left wheel brake, full right throttle, you'll get it. There you go.
Dear Lord, these fucking rudder pedals need to be screwed down.
Yeah, having not to juggle your rudder pedals probably would help. Nice recovery. Alright, Raven Flight, when you're ready, you'll be able to... I take it you'll be doing a 2-ship.
Yeah, it works for us.
Alright, in your own time then guys, take a 2-ship departure for runway 04. You'll climb and maintain 5,000 feet. And you'll be departing this frequency after you've flown straight for 5 miles.
2-ship departure, climb, maintain runway, heading for 5 miles, and then pushing 253, walk up.
Ricky Tan, I see you've joined us a little sooner than scheduled. I take it you'll be following the Hornets.
Yep.
No problem. You can go ahead and line up and wait behind the Hornets. They'll be taking off by the time you're there.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, thank the crew chief who managed to fix your Harrier that quickly.
This is 411 again with you from Park 26. Where's the next talk?
Hey 411, go ahead and follow on behind that Harrier. So right turn from Mike all the way down to Alpha. You'll be taking runway 04 as always.
Yeah, right turn on the mic and all the way Alpha possible. Go on. Nice takeoff, guys. Yeah, but over there's messy for about some 3 miles east of you.
Good to know, thanks for the pirate. Oh boy, I've got a whole bunch of people coming back towards us. This is going to be fun, folks. Buck 1 flight, are you guys returning back to my airspace? Not yet, I guess. How about you, Firecat? You going to talk to me? Wow, that's nice.
Apatow, Raven 2-1 flights clear to the north, pushing 253, thanks for all your work, and we'll talk to you when we get back.
Happy hunting, Raven. When you get there, are you able to tell Buck 1 and Firecat 1-1 that if they're planning on landing, they'd be better to talk to my frequency instead of 253?
Buck and Firecat, will go.
Thank you.
Napa Tower, Firecat 1-1. Sorry, I was talking on intercom. We are now 6 miles southeast, inbound for 04.
No problem. Runway 4 in use. Handrail the coast until you line up with the runway and you'll be cleared for an immediate straight in.
We'll line up over the coast, Firecat 1-1.
411, you're going to be cleared for immediate takeoff runway 04. And Firecat, go ahead and commence your turn to the north. We'll get you lined up onto the coast.
Roger that, Firecat, coming north. I don't believe we're falling early.
411, go ahead and climb and maintain 5,000 feet when you're in the air. Fly runway heading for 5 miles and then depart my airspace as before. Remember to check in about 10 miles out.
At Napa Tower, this is Flick, Colt 5-2, looking for taxi to the active.
Flick, good afternoon. I see you there at stand 6. You'll be taking a a right turn from Mike all the way down to Alpha for runway 04. Hold short at runway 04. I have an incoming F-14. Firecat 1-1, continue.
And Napa
Chatty, I see you at stand 7 in the F-15. I'm going to ask you to follow your slightly bigger brother in the Tomcat there. You'll be holding short, you'll be number 2 to take off.
Okay, follow the Tomcat short of 04 for Colt 61.
Farcat 11 clear to land, runway 04, wind 030 for 3 knots. Altimeter 2992.
Clear to land 04, Farcat 11.
Thunder 51 in the F-18 there. Are you planning on joining the taxiway?
Traffic, Tarnfolk, F5, request permission to taxi to runway 22. I don't know if the F1 is good for minus 7.253. I hope I didn't jump seat on the takeoff clearance.
No, you did just fine, thank you. Last station, I missed your call sign. Are you Firefly, did you say?
Tarnfolk.
Tarnfolk, I see you there in the F5. So you'll take a right turn, followed by a left turn onto Echo 2. Then a right turn onto Echo. You'll follow on behind a Jeff who doesn't want to talk to me. Farcat, if able, vacate left at Charlie immediately. I've got a taking off F-18 who doesn't want to talk to me. And flying Volvo, if you're within the sound of my voice, you'll be able to cross runway 22 and follow all the way around for 04. And Farcat 11, thank you for that. Can you remember your stand number and I'll get you directed?
Farcat 11 was at stand 5, I believe.
Alright, so you'll be taking a left turn onto Mike. Stand 5 will be to your will be the 5th one from the right as you look.
Left turn on Mike and stand 5 on the right. Farcat 11, thank you.
Flicking the other F-14, you'll be cleared for immediate takeoff runway 04. Fly runway heading up to 5,000 feet. Depart my airspace at 5 miles. Flying Volvo, cleared to cross the runway. Chatty, line up and wait behind the F-14 for runway 04. You'll be next.
Line up 04, Chatty. Nova traffic, Dodge 3, flight of 2 Vipers departing runway 4 will be a right turn out. Massive traffic. Flick has left the exit.
No problem, Flick. Go ahead and depart my airspace at 5 miles out. Join GCI on 253. There's no active GCI this time. Last check-in. Also, bear in mind, I'd like you to check in with me 10 miles out so that I can sequence you for recovery. Colt 61, go ahead and take off. Runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Caution the F-14 in front of you. You'll resume your own navigation after 5 miles.
Okay, maintain 5,000, clear takeoff 04, Chatty.
And Farcat 11, you took stand 4, but that's not a big deal until somebody spawns into you, don't worry about it.
Farcat 11, I kept going back and forth between F10 map and I just can't count.
No big deal, buddy. It shouldn't be a problem.
I'm up a traffic.
Sputnik, hello. You'll be taking runway 04 for today, so I'll have you take a right turn out of your stand, join Echo 1, correction, Echo 2, then onto Echo, and then follow in behind the F5 that's in front of you. Tarfok, go ahead and cross the runway 22, and follow the taxi all the way around to Alpha for your takeoff.
Watch it, Black Horse. Got name 120 coming at you, friendly.
Last station, that was on the ground net, not the 253, just so you know. I will, however, be impressed if someone manages to throw an AMRAM at somebody on the ground.
That fob doesn't have ground safety, so it could do an aim.
Let's not give anyone any bright ideas out here, okay? See, this is why we can't have nice things, people.
Napa traffic, this is Nickel 376, looking for a taxi clearance to runway 04 for a eastern departure.
Nickel 376, good day. You'll be taking a right turn onto Mike, and if you can do it quickly, you'll be in front of the F5. If you do it slowly, you'll be behind a JF17.
Copy, right turn onto Mike, and taxiing and holding short runway 4.
That's correct, you'll be all the way down to the bottom for Alpha.
Napa traffic stopping to holding short runway 22.
Firefly, thank you. You'll be clear to cross as well. Follow on behind the F5. And Volvo, if you're within the sound of my voice, you'll be able to position and hold runway 04, expect to be cleared for immediate takeoff. And Firefly, thanks for directing Max's radio. I do not have the Jeff, so I can't give you guys advice on it.
Yeah, I was learning that today.
Hey, every day's a school day in the sim world. And Nickel 376, you'll be taking off behind the Jeff 17, so line up and wait on runway 04. Nickel 376, if you're nodding or agreeing with me, I can't see that, so you're going to have to tell me.
Say it one more time.
I'm just saying you can line up and wait, but I didn't hear any call to say you'd actually done, you'd heard it. It's just helpful to know if you've actually heard my radio or not.
I may have used the wrong comm. I had you. Sorry.
No big deal, no fine. Clear to take off runway 04, fly runway heading for 5 miles, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. At that point in time, go ahead and join 253 and resume your own navigation.
276 cleared to take off runway 04, climb and maintain runway heading to 5,000 feet. Let you know at 5 miles.
Tarfalk, you'll be our next contestant. Position and hold to runway 04 when you get there. Or line up and wait, depending on how young you are.
Copy. Can you get a direct north departure?
I'm sorry, say that again, I missed that.
Can I get a direct north departure?
Okay, so your directions for departure will be pretty much the same as everybody else's. So when you take off, I want you to continue and maintain your heading for 5 miles or so. At that point in time, you can turn any direction you want and then tune over to 253 when you're able. And don't worry, I know the F5's a bit of a handful, so you get the runway all to yourself at that point. Sputnik 2, I'll get you to hold short at Alpha. You'll be number 2 to take off.
Sputnik 2, copy. Tarfalk F5, taxi on the runway.
Sputnik 2, line up and wait behind the F5 once he starts going. Expect clearance to depart once I see he's safe.
Tarfalk, pick up this Sputnik 2, running up.
Take your time. I'd rather you do it right once than several times and break up on impact. Sputnik 2, you'll be cleared for takeoff once the sky's clear. I'll let you know shortly.
Copy. Napa traffic, this is Nickel 376, passing on to frequency 253.
Happy hunting. Good day.
Good day.
Sputnik 2, cleared for immediate departure, runway 04, caution the F5 in front. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet for separation, and join 253 once you've passed 5 miles.
Sputnik 2, copy. Climbing and maintaining 6,000 for 5 miles. Napa Tower, Firecat 11 is at stand 4, even though he should be at stand 5. Ready to taxi, departing to the east.
Firecat 11, good day. Go ahead and take a right turn to Mike, follow Alpha, and expect to be told to position and wait.
Alright, taxi 04 via Mike Alpha for Firecat 11. Tarfalk, swapping over to 253. Hostile.
Happy hunting, thanks for that. Alright, Max, and the Jeff 17 there. You're going to continue your taxiway there, your little detour flight, go all the way to the end of the taxiway, take a left turn, and you'll be joining the runway 4 very shortly.
Napa Tower, Firecat 11, holding short, 04, ready for takeoff.
Firecat 11, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, fly for 5 miles, and get off my net, resume your own navigation, and join 253 when you're able.
Clear for takeoff 04, climb and maintain 5,000 for 5 miles out, and then own navigation over to 253, Firecat 11, thank you.
No problem. And just a reminder, remember to check in with me when you get to about 10 miles or so out.
Yeah, I kept trying. I was on the intercom the whole time. I'm not used to having a real Rio.
It's okay, man. We'll get you there. I mean, you can actually blame your Rio because he's the one that's supposed to do all the talking.
Shut up!
You gotta give him something to do in the back. I mean, come on, all he's doing is playing asteroids, right?
Yeah, he's clicking away at stuff.
It's okay, Firecat. And every time your Rio tells you what to do, just remember the correct call is yes, mom. Have a good flight, you two.
Napa traffic, Sputnik 2 is the nose out, pushing to 253.
Good luck, Sputnik, and happy hunting.
Napa Tower, Firecat 11 is turning on course and pushing to 253. Thanks, good day.
Happy hunting, Firecat. Tell Mom I said hi. Sometimes you just gotta have a bit of fun with people. I mean, it's quiet, I can get away with it. When it's too busy, I kind of keep a little of the jokes about down a bit. Max and the Jeff, I'm going to ask you to join runway 04. You'll be cleared for immediate departure. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly the runway heading for 5 miles. And then fly wherever you please on 253. And I appreciate the effort for the read back, Max. We'll get you right. We'll get your mic sorted out on the next trick. So while it's quiet like this, I'll take this moment to quickly check the ATIS. Make sure we're not out of date.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 31.
Last station, say hi. Say it's come again.
Napa Tower, this is Black Horse 31, 20 miles to your northeast. I'm dragging a couple MiG-29s with me, and I'm trying to land, but if you could direct me around the airbase so that they could taste some Patriots, that would be awesome.
I think they can make that work. Black Horse 31, continue your present heading, fly 230. That's direct to Anapa. The Patriots will take care of the rest.
Roger that. Thank you, sir.
No problem. When you get a bit closer, I'm going to divert you out of the out of the path of incoming takeoffs.
Roger that. Yeah, and I'm
That's appreciated. If you're going to stay that low, do not go above 5,000 feet because I've got traffic coming out at 5,000 feet towards you.
Roger.
And Max, if you're still on the frequency, if you turn your radar and everything on right now, you'll hopefully have the A10 in front of you, and you might be able to do something about it. Black Horse 3-1, try and get help on 253 with the other radio if you can as well. I just sent Firecat and a bunch of other guys into the area as well.
Yeah, I tried to get Firecat on 253, wasn't answering, but I think he was probably engaging, so it looks like they're starting to turn with him, and I might be safe, so you can probably just direct me home, sir.
No problem. In that case then, I'll give you vectors to turn to 235 for the moment. That'll get you clear of my traffic and safe.
235, would you like me to climb to pattern altitude or stay down here?
Stay down here for just a moment. I've got a Jeff flying over your head. I'll clear you up to 2,000 feet very shortly.
Black Horse 3-1.
On Alpha Tower, Colt 6-1, Chatty, and Stan 7.
Hello Chatty, how are you?
Good. Back again, ready to taxi.
Brilliant. You're going to take a right turn onto Mike, follow all the way into Alpha, and then I'm going to have you probably line up and wait runway 04.
Okay, Mike Alpha and line up 04, Chatty.
Black Horse 3-1, just so you've got a general idea of the game plan here. Once you get feet wet at the lake in front of you, I'm going to probably have you fly parallel to the runway, and then we'll get you into a left-hand base probably.
That sounds lovely. Thank you, Black Horse 3-1.
And at this time, if you want to raise your altitude up to a comfortable flight altitude, no problem with that at all. Anything up to 5,000 feet, pick a block.
Black Horse 3-1, climbing to 3,000.
Let's see if that A10 can actually get there by the lake, but go for it. Or Ricky Tan in the F-18, you're going mighty fast. Oh, you're over my airfield, that's why. Wait, did you just take off from the taxiway? I'm going to have a number for you, sir. In all seriousness, Black Horse, he's going to be to your right 10 o'clock. Just caution the traffic. He's going to be low.
Looking for traffic.
Traffic
Traffic spotted. Yeah, I see him.
Cool. Alright, Black Horse, you're going to be on the base now, so just fly heading 220 to the coast. At the coast, you'll handrail it until you're lined up for approach.
Black Horse 3-1, 220 till I'm lined up. Thank you, sir.
Shaddy, go ahead and take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, or runway heading for 5 miles. Then after that, fly wherever you want as long as you're on 253. Check back in with me at 10 miles when you're inbound.
Okay, runway heading to 5,000 till 5 miles out, and clear takeoff 04, Chatty.
And Black Horse 3-1, go ahead and commence your final turn in when you're ready. You should have the tower in sight on over your left wing about now.
Roger that. Airport in sight. Black Horse 3-1.
On Black Horse 3-1, your approach, fly as you please, just as long as you land safely. Let me know when you're able to vacate.
Man, I was thinking about going unsafe, but okay, if you ask.
I'm the one that does the Kennedy Steve jokes. You just do what you're told, okay?
Black Horse 3-1. time F-16 requesting takeoff for runway 04.
Super tactical call sign. Say that again. You spoke so quickly I didn't catch you.
Noble traffic, one time F-16 requesting takeoff runway 04.
Yeah, no problem. Where are you? I don't see you on the F10.
Should be down the southwest side of the runway near Mishago.
Ah, you're trying to talk to an Napa Tower. That's why. Never mind.
Oh, my bad.
Anapa's the only one that's monitored. Feel free to make your announcements in the blind.
Black Horse 3-1 on 3 mile final.
Black Horse 3-1 clear to land. Winds 030 at 3. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 2 for the QFE.
Black Horse 3-1.
Black Horse 3-1, welcome to Napa Viticevo. Try and pronounce that really quickly. You're going to take a right turn off of runway 2, onto Echo rather, and then you can resume to your stand. Or if you want to go somewhere else, let me know.
Nope, that'll be fine for me. Thank you very much, Black Horse 3-1.
Roger. I can't quite remember your stand number. I think it was 76. You were up in the top corner, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was in 91. It was inside, but I'm just going to go to the apron over there on the right and rearm refuel.
Yeah, sure. There's an empty space just to the right of 40 if you want to rearm and refuel there.
Roger that. Thank you, Black Horse 3-1.
See a lot of pilots sitting in stands here. I'm not that entertaining, am I? Go ahead and take off. Kill some things.
Hey, I just killed an entire target area.
Yeah, but you're talking to me. I'm talking about the people that aren't talking to me. Or rather, I'm talking about them, not to them, so.
Black Horse 3-1, clear runway.
Many thanks.
Wednesday traffic, Colt 5-2, coming in for landing runway 3-1.
Depression, flight 2-1. Life is pain. I mean, he isn't a black shark, to be fair. Oh, fair guy, you disconnected. Who am I going to give shit to now? Come on. That's fundamentally unacceptable. You're fired. so no change on the no change other than a letter for information Bravo. That's fine. Haribo in the F-18 there. Are you on comms? Last station, hello. I'm afraid I didn't quite catch your call sign there.
Ghost Racer, you're just rechecking in.
Roger that. Ghost 33, be aware it's runway 04 that's in use at the moment. If you're comfortable doing so, I'd like you to turn around and head the other way before everyone tries to crash into you.
Okay, Roger. Yep, I can back up in the Harrier. I'll turn around.
See, if it was an uncontrolled taxiway, then I'd probably look the other way while you take off to a taxiway. But I really can't endorse that while I'm on a live stream, unfortunately.
No plans on taking off on a taxiway.
That's okay. That's okay. It didn't stop the last F-18. Don't worry about that, Tara. You'll get on soon enough. Just keep chatting. There'll be space.
Napa Tower Raven 2-1 flight with you, ready to go with Alpha.
Raven 2 flight, go ahead. Brilliant. Information Bravo is in effect, but don't worry, it's exactly the same. I have no idea why they changed the letter. It's going to be you're going to join Mike, Alpha, and then on to runway 4 as always.
Mike Alpha the 4 with Bravo. Raven 2-1.
And Ghost 33, if you are a speedy Harrier, you will get in front of these Hornets.
That's a good question.
Tell you what, Ghost 33, I'll make your job even easier. Seeing as how you're a Harrier, go ahead and join Bravo and take off from there. I don't think even the heaviest Harrier needs a full-length takeoff, so you can take Bravo and join there. Yeah, take a left turn onto the taxiway Bravo and then join the runway from Bravo instead of all the way around.
Okay, Roger.
See, sometimes it's good to ride the short bus.
Yeah, and Control, if you could talk to management, get some taxiway signs out here, it'd be helpful.
Until then, you're just going to have to talk to me. I'll petition Matt Wagner at Eagle Dynamics for taxiway signs. There'll be an extra $40 for DLC. Once again, petition Mr. Wagner. He'll make sure you only pay $40 instead of $80.
Raj, I'll just text Matt and see what he says.
Catch it on the sale.
It's okay, guys. Your commission's in the post. Raven 2-1, go take a right turn to Mike and turn on to Alpha, unless you can accept a short takeoff.
No, it's alright. We'll take the right on Mike and go to Alpha.
Goes 3-3, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet if that's possible in your little Harrier. Fly runway heading for 5 miles, depart my airspace, go to 253 or 135 or whatever it is you Harrier Marine guys do. Dragoner 99, I hope you are on comms as well. Nope, of course not.
Dragoner? I barely even know her.
See, this is the great fun about being on SRS, guys. He's missing out on the fact we're all taking the piss out of him. Instead, he's just taking off from the taxiway like a chump. Now goes 3-3, has to have to avoid a traffic incursion on his left 10 o'clock.
Well, I don't have to avoid him.
Oh, no, true. I mean, are you armed with any kind of offensive weaponry?
Cannon.
That's close enough. I mean, it's not like he's very high speed right now. Carry on. Okay, no, I did not seriously advocate a blue on blue. Don't worry, guys. Oh wow, he even crossed in front of you too, Vader. That's real nice.
I bet he wants to fly with me. That's what he's trying to do.
What to do, goes 3-3, is turn off all your lights and take a left turn. And then immediately take a right. I'm sure that'll shake him.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 31 at pad 35 with Bravo looking to take off.
If you promise not to take off on the taxiway, I promise I'll take you to runway 04. Take a right turn onto Echo, cross runway 22, and join Mike via Alpha. Raven 2-1, if you are speedy, you can take off, and the A10 might get to the taxiway before you.
Raven 2-1, lining up 04.
Tell you what, Black Horse. Tell you what, Black Horse 3-1, I'm a conservative individual. Hold short at runway 22. We'll let the Hornets pass.
Yeah, roger that. Holding short 22, Black Horse 31.
In other news, you get to see a 2-ship takeoff.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
Well, either that or a big fireball. Either way, Black Horse 3-1 gets a light show. Alright, Raven 2, go ahead and spin him up. 4-1. Hang on a second, I'll get you cleared in. Raven 2, cleared to take off immediately. Runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly runway heading for 5 miles. You know the drill by now. Go for it.
Maintain 5,000, runway heading for 5 miles, Raven 2-1.
And 401, thanks for bearing with me there. I assume you'd like to land at Anapa's fine services and take a really, really cheap gasp.
Yeah, actually, I was going to sail, but it was so lucky that maybe I will come with you.
Not a problem. Go ahead and turn left heading 295. I'm intending to put you at the coast and then a right hand turn straight onto as direct in. We do have some AV8s working the pattern around the area.
Tower, this is Nickel 376, just a few.
Bravo for 295 looks like going overhead.
Cool. And last station, you were stepped on. Go ahead and take that again after 411.
This is Nickel 376, just a few miles southwest of Novorosk. I have a low fuel state with some battle damage, looking to request a landing.
On Nickel 376, you can make it, but you've got Novorosk like right to direct east. That'd be closer for you, man.
Yeah, that's where I was going to land. I don't know if I'm talking to the right channel. Sorry.
No, you just declare in the blind. Sorry, I'm not controlling Novorosk. Happy hunting and good luck, buddy.
Copy. Thank you.
I'm at the tower.
Go for Black Horse 3-1. Don't worry, I see you. I'm gonna let you across. You are literally next on my to-do list.
No problem, still waiting.
Cross.
Parker.
No problem, Firecap. You're going to take a left turn onto Mike, onto Alpha, and hold short for Alpha at the moment. I have an incoming Hornet that might want to land in front of you.
Left turn onto Mike, and
Correction. Yeah, correction. Right turn onto Mike. I'm a little tired now. Yeah, you know what I mean.
copy that. Right turn on Mike, then Alpha, hold short for Firecat 1-1.
That's correct, thank you. It's okay, for my Christmas I'm getting a tattoo for L for my left hand and R for my right hand. I'll never make that mistake again, it's all good.
Unless they put them on the wrong hands.
No, that'd be far too ironic. I think too many people would furrow their brow at that one.
Maybe you're trusting the skill of the tattoo artist.
Me, trust anyone. I'm ATC services in Hoggit right now. Do you think I trust any of you guys?
Smart.
Haribo, if you can hear me, cross the runway. And if you can hear me, talk to me too, that'd be nice.
Blue 4-1 is 3 miles final.
4-1 clear to land, runway 04, winds 030 for 3 knots, altimeter 29 or 9 or 2.
Good traffic. Hold 52, exiting 1 mile.
Blue 4-1-1, 2 miles per hour. How fast? I don't understand why so many people do not have SRS.
Because people are terrified of mods, that's why. Firecat, go ahead and hold short, you've got the Hornet incoming.
Holding short for Firecat 1-1. 4-1 is going around.
Copy for the go around. Ah shit, yeah, I've just seen that. We've got an incoming Harry. He's not on SRS, I can't talk to him, I'm afraid. 4-1, possible traffic incursions, caution.
That was a lot closer than I wanted.
Hey, what colour was his eyes? Hey, what colour were his eyes 4-1-1? See, if you know the answer to that, then it's too close.
They would have been blue. One blue left, one blue right.
I'm saving that one for later. Thank you for that. Rabbit, are you on SRS?
I am.
Holding short behind Firecat, I'm going to clear you for number 2 to take off. And Firecat 1-1, go ahead and position and hold runway 04. I'm not sure what this Hornet above us is doing, so just keep an eye out.
Position hold for Firecat 1-1-04.
Hey Ice! I'm absolutely lampooning the efforts of ATC. Don't worry about it. Last station, sorry I missed that. Say that again.
This is 4-1-1, talk to me.
411, missed approach follows. Take a left-hand base and rejoin at the coast there again. Same process as before. We'll just have you come in from the left instead of the right. Firecat 1-1 clear to take off runway 04 now that Hornet's out of the way. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet and fly the runway heading for 5 miles. Break. Rabbit, once you see the F-14 spooling up and getting clear, I'm going to have you line up and I'll have you climb and maintain 6,000 feet. You'll fly runway heading for 5 miles as well.
Don't even bother.
Napa Tower, Raven 2-1 flight back with you, 6.9 miles to the west, looking for pattern work if we can work us in.
I'll see what I can do for you. I've got 411 coming in front of you, then you'll be coming in next. 411, continue to follow the left base, go all the way out to the coast, and use that as your approach. Raven 2-2, I'd like you to maintain 3,000 feet if able, and we'll have you orbit over the lake at this point in time, and then I'll clear you in for the next run.
Maintain 3,000 feet, copy. We'll orbit over the lake. We're going to be looking for the overhead pattern for some low approaches.
Understand you want to do the overhead brakes.
Affirm. Overhead pattern, standard 1,500 feet for some low approaches.
I think we can make that work out.
Roger.
Black Horse 3-1 clear to take off. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet in your A10. Fly runway heading for 5 miles. Resume on navigation at that point to 253. Happy hunting.
Black Horse 3-1 rolling. Thank you very much. I'll make sure someone eats a Maverick for you.
Just so long as it's not my tower.
Nay, I wouldn't do that to you.
And Tower Ravens, just an update. It's actually going to be a full stop for both of us here on the first one.
No problem at all. You'll be. Are you guys wanting to do separate landings or a group landing?
No, we'll come in as a two-ship initial runway 04.
Understood. So are both of you stopping on the runway at the same time, or is one of you stopping and one of you taking a go around?
No, we're both going to stop. We'll both hit the overhead brake there, and we'll space out about 6,000 feet or so for full stops for both of us.
No problem. Go ahead and start your approach now. 411 is 3 or 4 miles in front of you. Actually, a lot more than that, but that's fine. And Ghost 11, if you're within the sound of my voice, hold short for Alpha for the incoming Hornet.
Ghost 1 copy, holding short.
Many thanks. Oh, great stuff, Atari. Thanks for that. Go ahead and talk to me when your radio's on. We'll get you moved.
The 401 is 3 miles final.
A 411 clear to land, runway 04. Winds no change, altimeter no change.
401 clear to launch. 4 winds as usual. Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1 is leaving your airspace, going fence in. See you in a little bit, hopefully with no weapons.
Yeah, bring your wings though at least, right?
Roger that. Pushing 253.
Raven 2, if you're within the sound of my voice still, go ahead and fly the approach now. 411's almost landed.
Raven 2-1 flight copies. We're 12 miles out coming in for the approach on 04.
Novo traffic, Dodge 3, flight of 3 Vipers, 20 miles southeast inbound, runway 4, Novo. Novo traffic, Vineyard flight, 2 Vipers, taking active 22.
Ghost 11, line up and wait runway 04. I'm going to expect you to move smartly as soon as the 411 is clear.
Ghost 1 copies, lining up runway 04 and waiting. Forward runway vacated.
Thank you. Ghost 11, immediate takeoff approved, runway 04. Fly, maintain 5,000 feet. Depart my frequency 5 miles away from me.
Ghost 1 copies, thank you.
See, now we're sounding like a tower, guys. Well done.
It's about time you learned.
And Tower Raven flight's 8-mile initial, runway 04.
Clear to continue.
Raven.
Out of the 401 would like to taxi from Charlie to upper 1 for ER.
411, thank you for that. Go ahead. You can take a right turn onto Mike.
Right on the mic.
And Napa Tower, Chatty.
Chatty, hello.
Hi there. Approximately 20 miles to the southwest, returning to Napa with damage, requesting straight in runway 04 with at
I don't see that being a problem. Be aware, I do not see you on the F10, so I'm going to need somewhat regular position reports from you every now and then, just as an update. I can't see you.
Okay, I thought it was just me that couldn't see me, but I guess you can't see me either.
No, it's one of those nice DCS things where if you're sufficiently damaged, DCS thinks you're dead. You do have a friendly 2-ship of F-18s to follow in if you need it. Raven 2 flight. Raven 2 flight. Going to request that if you're going to do an overhead break, that's totally fine. If you're going to make straight in, I'm going to ask you to take a go around for the emergency traffic.
Copy is going around for the emergency traffic. Continue 040 unless you need another vector for us.
Yeah, fly the runway heading for until 5 miles, and then you'll take a left turn and do a left-hand base and then just continue that pattern over the lake, for example.
Raven 2-1, copy.
Alpha Tower, Grumman 1-1 with you at maintenance area, ready to taxi. We have information Bravo.
Grumman 1-1, good day. Runway 4 in use. We have an emergency traffic inbound. Take a left turn onto November, then a left turn onto Whiskey, a right turn onto Mike, and then hold short at Alpha if you'd like to.
November, Whiskey, Mike, and then hold short Alpha, Grumman 1-1.
And Chatty, how are you getting on there?
Just trying to get a fix on my position for you, stand by.
No trouble. Do you have the field in sight?
Negative, looking.
Roger.
Nova traffic, Dodge 3, fly to 3, inbound initial runway 04.
Tower, Ravens are at 5 miles coming left to FTP0 and reset up for initial.
Yeah, go ahead and continue that base. Chatty, I have you on external. The airport is to your right, 1 o'clock. Just to the right of that lake that you'll see in front of you.
Lake spotted, I'll advise the airport site.
Cool. Fly that heading, and if you bunt the nose down, you should see the airport just off of your left nose. Raven 2-1, take a left turn and go ahead and continue runway the reciprocal heading. I think 220 for that. You'll fly all the way out to the coast, take a left-hand turn, and then that puts you on a short final.
Raven 2-1. And due to some lag issues here, Raven 2-1 flight is now a single then.
Shit one. Better luck next time for 2-2. Go ahead and continue to fly that base. I will give you clearance to land eventually, I promise. Let me know if you become a fuel emergency as well.
Plenty of gas. Raven's 9.9 here.
Sweet. And Raven 2-1, caution the F-15 traffic. I don't have him on radar, so you're just going to have to keep visual with him. Although his wing is burning, so he should make a pretty good trail for you.
Looking.
And Alpha Tower, Chatty, airport site.
Chatty, it's your runway, buddy. Go ahead and land runway 04 as soon as you're able. And Raven 2-1, if able, you'll be following in behind the F-15.
Raven 2-1 copies. Wilco, still no visual on the traffic.
Traffic should be to your left, 10 o'clock level.
Got it. And emergency F-15, do you want a chase ship for your approach here?
If you're in position and you don't mind, it'd be appreciated.
Yep, picking up on your left side here. What's your indicator?
Grumman 1-1, thanks for holding short a little longer. This F-15 will be in shortly.
No worries. Orange Sharp Alpha.
Yeah, sorry, when there's an emergency I tend to focus on that.
Is,
And Tower Raven 2-1, F-15 looks like it just punched out. I got a good shoot here, but 5 miles east of the field, correction, south of the field.
Understood. Well, in that case then, my emergency's over. You're cleared to start flying the pattern, and I'm going to send Grumman outbound.
Raven copies inbound, now a slight right base to runway 04 straight in.
Yeah, I'll clear you for the straight in. Grumman 1-1, go ahead, immediate takeoff runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly runway heading for 5 miles, depart my frequency at 253.
immediate departure cleared. Initial 5,000 feet. Fly and maintain heading. Clear for takeoff.
And Raven, sorry, I lost sight there for you a second with the lag spike, but yeah, you're clear to land rather. Runway 04.
Clear to land, runway 04, Raven 2-1.
And sorry, someone else was trying to get hold of me a moment ago there. Go ahead.
I think that was me, actually. I was just about to call final.
No problem.
Control, Magic 33. Inbound for Galensic. Which runway landing
Last station, you're talking on the ground rather than 253, just so you know.
Is this better for Ghost 33? Cockpit control now?
I'm not working Galendarisk, I'm just working Anapa at the moment.
Okay, roger. Galensic is open.
Yeah, it's uncontrolled, just make your announcements in the blind, that's fine. Raven 2-1, welcome to Anapa Vicina Zevo, where the gas is cheap and the women are cheaper. Take a left turn onto Mike and we'll get you taxied back to your stand.
Left on the mic, Raven 2-1.
On with over this 411, ready to go again with the information problem.
411, good day. I'm trying to look for you now. Are you on the Anapa? Because I don't see you. Oh, I've just had my eyes readjusted. There we go. Clear to take off runway 04. You're going to take a right turn onto Mike, follow all the way around to Alpha for the 04.
On with over this 411, ready to
Cuss and the Jeff there, are you on this net?
check.
411, you're coming through 5 by.
Tower Raven 2-1, if it's all the same to you, I can just park here on the north ramp.
Quite fine with that. If you hold short for a second, 411 can come out and you can go right there, where there's no chance of anyone spawning on top of you.
Tower holding short.
Oh, and up toward this 4-1, I think I lost you. I didn't get any clearance for my first taxi.
My mistake, you must have done. No big deal. Take a right turn onto Mike, follow all the way around to Alpha for the 04 takeoff. Once your stand is vacated, Raven 2-1's going to take it.
Copies right on Mike, front of the heart.
Raven 2-1, the 401 kept that stand nice and warm for you. Go get some gas.
The Russians are offering cigarette over there. It's cheap.
See, if he was being truly hospitable, he'd have left the fuel card as well.
That's alright, I got my own.
Your tax dollar's hard at work, people.
Yeah, though this 4-1, I'm not sure if I will lose the transmissions because it was quiet and I didn't get any reply for my request to taxi.
You possibly missed me. I've just readjusted my mic. Does that help?
I had no transmission, no, nothing.
No big deal. We'll just chalk it up to one of life's little mysteries.
Yeah, I was just wondering because you were really quiet on the first approach when we had those mishaps.
Yeah, I have to watch the volume of my voice at this time of the night because it's late at night for the missus and she gets up early for work.
Yeah, no worries. I was just wondering if it's just network problem or something like that.
No, it's probably me. If I'm ever too quiet and you need me to speak up, don't be afraid to say it.
It was not about the quietness, it was just no radio. No radio.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm glad it's working now.
Yeah, we managed.
And Tower Raven 2-1's actually going to be signing out for the night, but thanks for the work, that was awesome, dude.
This is just my Sunday night. What do you see Monday? Have a good one, buddy. And thanks for flying with me.
See ya.
And if the block party in Echo wants to get some takeoffs, that's fine by me. If not, and they're happy to listen, that's cool too. I mean, the local radio's not that entertaining.
For one here, if this was for me, then it was broken.
No, not for you. 411, go ahead and immediate takeoff at runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. You know the drill.
Yep, 4-1, clear takeoff, 4-1, 545.
Stuck mic.
Immediately it might work. F18, authority 79, waiting for flight taxi instructions.
Last station, I missed your call sign there. You've got a lot of distortion in the background.
Authority 79,
Atari79, hello. You're going to make a straight out, turn left onto Echo 1, left onto Echo for runway 04. I'll ask you to call to me just before you cross 22. You'll follow the Hornet in front of you, however I do not have control of him at the moment because he's not talking to me.
Alright, copy.
Napa Tower, Uzi 22, call sign, Fen rear, currently sitting, hard stand, 66, request taxi, runway 04.
Fenrir, good evening. You'll follow behind the Atari in front of you. Just make sure that you hold short for runway 22 before, so I can cross you safely. Expect to be number 3 for departure, runway 04.
Follow taxiing aircraft, expect 03, departure, runway 04, Uzi 22.
And 321, Disco, are you on SRS or do you not want to talk to me? Nope, you want to disappear. Okay, Atari, don't follow him to cyberspace, stay with me. You'll take a left turn onto Echo and hold short for runway 22, expect to cross.
Left on Echo, short 22.
Napa ground, Buttercock 1-2.
Buttercock 1-2, hello.
Buttercock 1-2, sitting on apron 1 times S18 with information. Bravo, ready to taxi.
Buttercock 1-2, unless you have the amazing Romulan cloaking device, you're actually on stand 25, but that's still okay. Runway 04 in use. Turn right onto Mike, follow to Alpha. You are actually going to jump the queue by the looks of it, just because of your position. Well done.
Myself, Buttercock 1-2.
And Maven in the F14 there, I assume you'd like taxi instructions as well. Fenrir, just caution the F14 to your right, I have no comms with them. Try and get in front of them if safely possible.
Copy that, tower, cut off the 14, woke up.
See, that's what happens when you don't talk to me, you go last. Atari 79, cross runway 22. Follow the taxiway around Mike all the way down to Alpha, you'll be number 2 to take off.
Alright, copy, crossing runway 22, following it down.
Napa, demo Sonnet 109 is 30 miles to the east inbound to land with Bravo.
Demos in the Hornet 30 miles out. Hello. Go ahead and take a left heading of 250, and I'll have you set up for a direct approach straight in. Call back to me 10 miles out.
250.
Call back to me 10 miles out.
Napa 109 copy, left 250, call you 10.
Alright, but this is Disco, starting up on F18.
322, go ahead and cross the runway also. 22, follow the Atari. And last station, unless you were talking to Napa Tower, I didn't catch your call sign.
Napa Tower, this is Disco, 1F18, starting up.
Just go, no problem. You don't need to call to me to start up, just call me when you're ready to taxi.
Copy that.
Fenrir, did you hear me?
Negative, say again, tower.
Sorry, I called you by your Modex 322. Fenrir, cross runway 22, follow the Atari.
Cross runway 22, follow taxiway, runway 04, Uzi 22.
Radio check.
There you go, Maven. Say hi to me.
Hey.
There you go. Maven, I assume you like to take off as well?
Yep, ready to go.
Brilliant. Follow the Hornet in front of you, cross the runway 22.
Alright, crossing runway 22, maybe.
Now, Buttercock 12, are you a fast takeoff or a slow takeoff?
Preferably fast.
If you are super fast, you get to take off. If you're super slow, you get to wait for Maven to cross the taxiway.
I do believe I'm super fast.
Get a shift on, runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Depart my frequency, 5 miles on this heading.
Tower, Firecat 11 is at slot 5 with information Bravo, ready to taxi.
Firecat, go and slot in behind the Hornet in front of you, and follow Mike then Alpha to runway 04. Expect to be number 3 till takeoff.
Mike Alpha to 04 behind the Hornet, Firecat 11.
Anapa Demos reporting 10 miles.
Demos, thank you for that. Go ahead and continue. Course adjustment left for 250. At that point in time, I'm going to have you follow the coast and then you'll make a straight in for runway 04. Maven, cleared to cross.
Crossing 22, Maven.
Atari 79, cleared for immediate departure, runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly runway heading for 5 miles, then get off my frequency to 253.
Alright, copy. Atari 79. That's all. This is Disco R, ready to taxi.
Brilliant. Go ahead and join the runway to Mike. I'll have you stand by a second. We have a little glitch in my system here. Yep. Take a right turn onto Whiskey. Turn right onto Mike and follow the F14 in front of you.
Copy that. Got visual. Napa Tower, Firecat 11, holding short 04, ready for takeoff.
Thank you very much. Firecat 11, you are clear to take off runway 04. Fly previous prescribed instructions, 5,000 feet for 5 miles, etc.
Clear takeoff 04, 5,000 feet for 5 miles, runway heading. Firecat 11.
Demos, go ahead and fly for the straight in for runway 04. You'll be cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway 0419.
Disco, hold short for Alpha for the incoming Hornet.
Roger that, holding short.
Demos, still clear to land. Runway 04, winds 30 for 3 knots. And 2992 for the QFE. Back on my nose for third, followed me as well. Hi, sorry for the belated call out. Sadly, controlling aircraft is a little bit more important. And before everyone goes, it's just a game. I don't want to ruin their game. That's what this is all about. Disco, you'll be positioned and holding behind the landing F-18.
Roger.
Or you can line up and wait if you're really, really young.
and wait.
Demos, vacate via Charlie if able. If it's not safe, go all the way to the end and vacate there.
Copy, gotta go to the end.
No trouble, no problem at all. Safety first, hot brake second, okay? Lucas, can you hear me? Okay, that's brilliant. Let me find you. Okay, Lucas, you're going to take a right turn onto Mike, follow all the way around to Alpha, and you'll be stuck behind the F-14.
Alpha Towers, is Disco ready for takeoff?
Disco, I'm waiting for demos to vacate. As soon as that happens, you're clear to take off.
Copy.
And Fenrir, you'll be number 2 to take off. As soon as Disco starts moving, you can position and hold as well.
Wesley takes off, position hold, Uzi 2-2.
And Alpha Tower, Firecat 1-1, pushing 253, good day.
Happy hunting, Firecat. See you in 10 miles out.
Anapa demos clear runway 04.
Brilliant, thank you for that. Disco, clear to take off runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, fly the runway heading for 5 miles, depart my frequency, resume your own navigation, go to 253, good day. Maven, hold short at Alpha.
Hold short. Alpha Towers, is Disco clearly active, switching on 253.
Thank you very much, happy hunting. Check in with me when you're no later than 10 miles, please.
Copy that.
Fenrir, same goes for you. Clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, fly the runway heading for 5 miles, and check in at 253, resume your own navigation then. And then on return, check in at 10 miles.
Climb maintain 5,000 for 5 miles, check in 253, clip takeoff, Uzi 2-2.
Maven, position and hold behind Fenrir once he gets moving.
Copy, position and hold.
Maven, clear to take off runway 04, as previous brief, 5,000 feet, 5 miles. Resume your own navigation, talk to 253, and then check back in no later than 10 miles on the approach.
5,000 feet for 5 miles, cleared to take off. Maven.
And Gypsy 103, you'll position and hold behind the F-14 when you're free to. And if you get your SRS fixed, great. If not, don't stress about it.
Left tower, Uzi 2-2, call sign, Fenrir, departing your airspace, chicken right, stepping 253, good morning.
Thanks and happy hunting. Gypsy 103, clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, runway for 5 miles, as per previous brief. Join 253 and at least try and talk to them if you can. And check in with me by text or wherever you can, 10 miles on approach.
Left tower, Lush, request taxi to active runway.
Hi Lush, you're at stand 67, so you're going to take a left turn onto Echo 1, a left turn onto Echo. You're going to call to me to cross runway 22, and then you're going to take Mike Alpha all the way round to runway 04.
Wilco, that's a bit much, but I got you.
If you need me to break it down, just turn left again, and hold short at the runway. Talk to me then, okay? I'll keep you right.
Sounds good. Just meant I wasn't going to do a full read back on.
No problem. I'm sure you're starting to see the general flow of traffic anyway, so you got the idea. And Y421 in the Jeff, if you're on comms, say hi. If not, I'm going to text you.
My name's Jeff.
Gypsy 1 for Napa Tower, hello. Nothing heard, out to you. Oh, last station, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Napa, demos at apron 2, ready taxi, runway 4 Bravo.
Brilliant. So you want to go by Bravo, is that what you're saying?
I have information, Bravo. I'd also like to go via Bravo.
See, when you ask, you get. If you can accept a short takeoff, then I'll give it to you. Go ahead and join Bravo for the runway for the runway 04.
Clear taxi, runway 04 at Bravo, demo.
So always remember, you can always ask for a different taxi route. I might not say yes every time, but if I can, I will, and it's quiet enough that you can have it.
Demo's ready to go, runway 4.
Cool. Hang on a second, I'm going to get Lush crossed, and then you can line up and wait. In fact, you can line up and wait. Lush, you can cross. How about that?
Copy. Lush crossing movement to 2.
Line up and wait, demos. Runway 4.
Demos, once Lush is across, I'm going to clear you to take off. Same as previous, 5,000 feet for 5 miles, and then depart my frequency at 253. And Lush is safely across, so you're clear to take off.
Napa, demos, clear to take off runway 4. We'll switch 253 at 5 miles.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet while you're at it.
Copy, 5,000.
Lush, continue the taxiway all the way down to Mike, and then if you can take Charlie or Bravo or Alpha, whatever you'd prefer and whatever you're comfortable taking off from.
Copy. Taking Mike down to Bravo.
Okay, no problem.
Napa Demos, final call, switch 253.
Happy hunting, Demos. Check in with me again in 10 when you're less when you're no better than 10 miles out. Well, it's been a busy day actually. Quite a full day, really, I would say.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1 and Shelter 901 looking for startup.
Black Horse 3-1, you can start it whenever you want. I only need to talk to you when you're ready to taxi.
I'm also supposed to pass on thanks for the Maverick from the SA-10 crew. They send their greetings. They would have written you a note, but they had no more hands, so they kind of like just splattered.
I was talking to a guy who's a student naval aviator, and the joke from the guys who make Mavericks is that the only reason there's a warhead there is in the unlikely event that they miss.
They had a buddy with an Igla who took issue with the fact that I gave them a Maverick, so I just escaped and evaded back to base.
Well, that's the way to do it, I suppose. Oh man, 411 just got knocked out by a Phoenix. He is going to come back to the squadron really pissed off. Oh, he's just disconnected. Yeah, that's a fun one. Lush, that's a left turn for Bravo here. You can you'll be cleared for an immediate takeoff. You've basically got the runway to yourself. Doesn't that feel special?
Oh, I'm going to use that whole runway then.
You can have it if you want it.
Let's clear takeoff runway 04.
Don't say the tower's not good to you. That's your Christmas present, a full-length runway.
Who said Santa wasn't real? Santa's an air traffic controller.
I'd say ho ho ho, but I'm sure the FAA would object to profanity on the net.
Over eager comms check.
Substandard comms reply. Lush cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Travel that way for 5 miles, then get off my net and fly wherever you need. 253 after that.
Copy, Lush. Taking off right now to 5,000 feet. Runway heading. Traffic, Lush is leaving the airspace, pushing 253.
Happy hunting, Lush. Check in back with me when you're no better than 10 miles out. Good day. I'm going to have to get the latest data. I trust it's still runway 04 though, so we're going to take a left turn onto November, a left turn onto Whiskey, and then a right turn onto Mike. At that point in time, if you want a Bravo departure, I can give you a Bravo departure.
Bravo departure would be great.
In that case then, when you get to Mike, just go straight over to Bravo, and then you'll be taking off from runway 04.
November Whiskey, Mike, and then straight to Bravo, Grumman 11.
Okay. Well, it's a 2-hour session. I've still got 6 people viewing. You guys are gluttons for punishment. I'm going to keep this going all the way to the end of the round, which is another 105 minutes, so strap in.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 31 and Shelter 901 looking to taxi to runway 04.
And if you're ready to taxi this time, that's not a trouble. You're going to turn onto the Echo taxiway, cross the runway 22, and take a mic. Then I can give you a Bravo or an Alpha depending on what you need to take off.
Echo cross 22 to Mike or Alpha, then I'll use the full runway. It's all there. Why not use it?
Copy. So you'll go all the way around to Alpha then.
Roger that.
Just check in with me before you cross 22 as always.
Roger that. And I hate to say it, but this mission, I'm off to do Stifler's mom.
You do you, man. The joys of
Who comes up with the target names?
you do know, of course, that thanks to OPSEC, I don't need to know that information, and I now don't want to.
That's why I wanted you to know, because it's in my head. It had to be somewhere else too.
Thanks for that. Grumman 11 clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly the runway heading for 5 miles, then get off my net to 134. We now have call sign Mongoose as GCI.
5,000 feet, runway heading, clear for takeoff, Grumman 11.
That's it, gentlemen. The rare ATC and GCI combination.
Love it.
Kodiak 1-2 in the A10. I hope you can hear me on SRS. That'll be a no. Black Horse 311, correction 31. I don't think we have 31 flights of A10s. Hold short. There's an incommunicate of A10 holding at Bravo. I'm hoping he's going to let me across.
Yeah, Roger, no problem.
And Cuss in the Jeff behind Black Horse 3-1. Are you on SRS as well?
I don't mind waiting. They installed a Guinness dispenser in my A10, so that's pretty good.
That's an epic thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to ask you to move because they look like they're holding for you actually, rather helpfully and courteously.
Roger that, cross 2-2.
It's alright, you've got a nice long mic and then alpha transition. You can have a pint there.
Number Tower, Grumman 1-1, switch over to 134.
Happy hunting, Grumman. Sharp 2-6, are you in the MiG-21 moving? Black Horse, I'm Hart. You're the only guy that's talking to me. Go ahead and continue all the way around to Alpha. I'll figure this out.
Roger that.
Alright, attention everybody. Kodiak 1-2 is taking off runway 04. Kus, if you can hear me, hold short for the A10.
Napa Tower, Wi-Fi 2-1, request taxi.
Oh, Wi-Fi 2-1, hello in the Jeff. You're going to turn right onto Echo 1, left onto Echo, and then hold short in front of the incommunicative Jeff.
Roger.
I was kind of hoping you'd have a go at saying that. Okay, I just about didn't. Alright, Shark 2-6, are you within the sound of my voice? Alright, and up a traffic caution, you've got Jeff 17 taking off into the runway. I don't have control.
I think you should say mean and hurtful things against their person.
No, I'm running out of fun things to say. I'm going to save them for the people who really deserve it. Oh, Wi-Fi 2-1, cross runway 22.
Roger, crossing runway 22. Nice to see somebody flying the MiG-21.
Yeah, unfortunately he's dealing with a migraine, so he can't use the radio. He gets a pass. Migraines are no fun, man.
No. Black Horse 3-1, holding short, runway 04.
On Black Horse 3-1, cleared to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Fly 5 miles ahead, and then depart. Check in with Mongoose on 134 for GCI.
Copy. Take runway heading for 5 miles to 5,000. Contact Mongoose 134. Black Horse 3-1 rolling.
Y for 2-1, you'll be behind the MiG-21. Beware the MiG-21 is not able to use his radio today, so we're just going to give him as much space as he needs.
I've been reading chat.
And a Y for 2-1, position and hold, runway 04. Sorry, old habits die hard. That should be line up and wait, but I suspect you knew what I meant.
I know what you meant. Doesn't matter. I'm not picky. I'm still new to the game.
That's okay.
Napa Tower, Fenrir, currently 2-1, Mike, your position, current heading 220.
Fenrir, good day. I see you to the northeast. I'm going to have you track a left-hand base. I'm going to have you turn right heading 240. You'll hit the shore at the lake there that way. It's just for traffic deconfliction.
240, Fenrir.
YFO21 cleared for immediate takeoff at runway 04. Climb to 5,000 feet, fly runway heading for 5 miles, then depart your own runway heading. Caution the traffic in front.
Napa Tower, last call for Y321.
Happy hunting, buddy. Fenrir, turn left for 220 in anticipation of joining the base for runway 04.
220, anticipate joint base.
Fenrir, clear to take the left turn, heading 120 to intercept for runway 04.
Cleared turn 120, set up for runway 04, Fenrir.
And Fenrir, clear to make the turn in for runway 04. That's a long final for you. You're cleared in.
Cleared long final, turn 04 for runway 04, Fenrir.
Excuse me. Quiet moments like this. Let's see what's going on out there. Fair bit of work in the north here. The carriers are getting shit done at 2 apps and Afterlinsk and all that sort of good stuff.
249, radio check.
249.5, you got a 5 by.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I was disturbed by the silence as well. Fenrir clear to land runway 04, winds 030 for 3 knots, altimeter 299er2.
Altimeter 29902, winds 0303 knots, clear to land, runway 04, Fenrir.
Fenrir, welcome back to Anapa. You'll take a right turn onto Echo, and I can get you back to your stand 66 if you want.
Exit right via Echo and taxi back to 66 will be a negative. We'll be doing a hot rearm refuel.
Roger that. I can give you the empty stand next to 40, or I can give you the turning circle next to your gate, whatever you prefer.
Turning circle will be preferable, sir.
Okay, so take a right turn onto Echo, a right turn onto Echo 1, and follow it straight round to the turning point.
Echo to Echo 1, followed to turning point, Uzi 22. Anapa Tower, Uzi 22 has vacated runway 24, continue taxiing Echo to Echo 1.
Thanks, Fenrir. Continue. Alright, so where are we at here? Things are starting to wind down a bit. I think I've got another, let's say another 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour left in me. I don't think I'll get the full round completed. I will take a quick refresh though, just to be on the safe side. There we go, so we're not too far away now. I'm going to end my shift in about 30 minutes because that's 3 hours of ATC, which is probably more than most ATC guys do. And I'm not even formally trained. I think 3 or 4 hours is the limit for most controllers, right? Something like that. Either way, it's enough for me.
Novorodsky, Michelada 11 taxiing to runway 4 with information Charlie.
Oh, last station, I missed your call sign. Is that Bronze 1-1?
Michelada 11.
Oh, yes, you're the guy in Novo. That's cool, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was something like that, Ice, and you know, that's me being live streaming for coming up on 3 hours. And I'm not even professional. So this has been mentally draining. This has been some serious situational awareness tests, like so. That's okay. I think 3 hours is more than enough for someone who's an amateur, a rank amateur at best for this. For those of you in my chat, Ice the Dice is the real deal. He's a controller. So if he says I'm doing alright, I'll take that as the highest compliment. And if he does that, his check is in the post. Bronze 1-1, if you're within the sound of my voice, continue to mic all the way down to Alpha. There's a mic 21 probably going to be taxiing in front of you. He's not able to use the radio, unfortunately.
Copy.
Bronze, you'll be going ahead of the mic. He's holding short for you very nicely.
Copy.
It's nice to work with pilots. It's nice to work with pilots that actually know how the taxi symbols work. And apologies, I think I stepped on somebody there. Go ahead.
Napa Tower, Black Horse 3-1. I'm just checking out the server. Just want to say thank you very much for the service you did today. It's awesome.
Not bad for a rank amateur. Are you going to be taking off, or are you going to be leaving the server today?
Leaving the server, sir.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I'll hopefully see you in the near future.
You will. Have a good one.
Novorotsky, Michelada 1-1, lining up runway 04.
Michelada and Novo, I'm not formally controlling your airspace, but be aware you're the only guy on the airport. You're pretty much clear.
Roger.
Bronze 1-1, line up and wait for runway 04. Expect clearance to take off. You'll be flying to 5,000 feet, flying for 5 miles on the runway approach, and then departing my frequency and resuming your own navigation.
Copy.
Bronze 1-1, clear to take off as previously briefed.
Napa Tower, Fenrir ready to taxi. I have information, Charlie.
Fenrir, good day. You'll go back out the way you came in, pretty much. Echo 1, then Echo, holding short at 2-2 for the crossing traffic. And then I'll clear you for Mike, and then I can give you a Charlie, Bravo, or Alpha, depending on what you're comfortable with the takeoff.
Echo 1 to Echo, hold short runway 04 for traffic, taxi via Mike, and we'll be taking Bravo for takeoff.
A wise choice, cleared as filed.
Napa traffic, Puget Flight, is ATC still up?
You've got ATC services in Napa for about the next 15 minutes or so.
Alright, sounds good. Napa Tower, this is Puget Flight, gonna request taxi to runway 04.
No problem, Putrid Flight. I will be primarily talking to Putrid 1.
Understand, this is Putrid 1.
Cool. Putrid 1, I'll be dealing with your Putrid Flight. You'll be the lead, and I'll be following you to Whiskey 3, then Whiskey. Expect to hold short at Mike, probably a right turn onto Alpha, unless you want to take a Bravo.
Putrid 1 copies that. Gonna taxi via Whiskey and hold short on Mike.
For the moment, I'm not sure if we'll get Fenrir to cross you or if you'll beat him. So.
Okay, copy that.
And Fenrir cleared to cross runway 22.
Clear across runway 22 for Fenrir.
Putrid Flight, are you going to be doing 2 ship departures or single ship departures?
This is Putrid Flight, we're planning on 2 ship departure.
No problem. In that case, then I'll just make my directions to Putrid 1. I'll expect Putrid 2 to follow in behind you.
Copy that, Putrid 2 is following.
Let's see if we've got anyone incoming. Nothing nearby. Might pick up Lush. He might be my last contestant home. Ooh, game just crapped itself. That's not good. Ooh, the lag spike is real. That was scary. Who the hell landed a Harrier on the Stennis? That's some freaking sacrilege right there. Putrid, you're clear to take a right turn onto Mike for Alpha.
Putrid 1 copies, cleared to take a right turn onto Mike.
Hey, Geriatric Ginger and all the raiders. Hi, I regret to inform you I've only got about 15 more minutes left of this stream, but how's it going, man? I've been doing ATC services in the Hoggit GAW service for, well, check the timer, about 3 hours.
Big gun, looking to taxi to active.
Metro in the Vigan, I see you there. You're going to take a right turn onto Mike and follow behind the Hornet for runway 04. Would you like an Alpha or a Bravo departure?
I can take the short one.
Okay, you will definitely follow Fenrir then. Yeah, that's rotten timing, I know. I'll tell you what, I'll be nice. I'll give you guys another half an hour. We'll make it half an hour and make it worth your time. I'm not a total asshole to Helgato, okay? Motherfucker, you owe me. Get your ass on this server at some time. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, fuck, it's only like... What time is it? It's only 10 past midnight. I have work tomorrow. Today. It's okay. Now, we'll call it half an hour. It's all good. I'm not a total asshole. We'll extend for 15 more minutes. But actually, I would not be surprised at all. You're welcome to join in. I'll give you, like I said, we'll extend this to 3 hours and 15 minutes for the Switch. How about that? Seems how I'm so immensely popular and loved. Okay, I was in this place. Send me one. I want one. Make it so.
Napa Tower, Putrid 1, holding short, runway 04.
Thank you very much. Putrid 1, position and hold runway 04 for your 2-ship. Fenrir, position and hold runway 04. Thanks, Ginger.
Position hold, Fenrir.
Putrid 1 copies, we are taking the active.
Fenrir, you'll be cleared for immediate takeoff runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Hold runway heading for 5 miles. Depart my frequency. Go to 253. Correction, 134 for Mongoose at that time.
Maintain 5,000 for 5 nautical miles.
Yeah, Helga, I'll have no fear. A nerd is here. It sounds like proper ATC. I am not a formally trained ATC expert though. I'm proof that you can bullshit your way through anything.
Napa Tower, Putrid 1 is holding on the runway.
I know, I see you. You'll be next. Metro hold short at Bravo. And go 3-3. I assume you know how SRS work because I talked to you earlier. I assume you'll want a Bravo departure as well.
Yes, sir.
I'll take a number, you'll be behind the Vigan. Putrid 1 flight. Clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet if you can. Runway 05. Follow runway 04 for 5 miles and then depart my frequency. Fly wherever the hell you want at that point. Oh, I'm quite familiar with Cobra. He's a good lad. And I'm quite happy to be his friend. I've been working with him for the F-14. Metro, you'll position and hold behind the two A-10s. Ginger, you're going to be talking about a guy on YouTube, Steel Beast Cavalry. Thanks for that, Talk Lush, I didn't quite catch that. And Lush, good day to you. Sorry if I almost missed you there. I want you to take a left heading 260 to intercept the coast for a runway 04 approach. Metro, clear to take off runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet also, fly runway heading for 5 miles, don't go too fast, you might hit those A-10s. Borchi, multitask, why not, right? No point giving a Harrier a full length runway, he's going to be taken off by Charlie. And go 3-3, line up and wait behind the Vigan. Oh, Talklush, I'm just living proof that you can bullshit your way through anything. If I can do this, you can. But yes, AWACS, GCI, LSOing, it's all a lot of fun. I actually enjoy the radio procedure almost as much as the flying. Howd 1-1, I hope you can talk to me too. Howd 1-1, I assume you want a runway 04 departure as well. Are you happy for a Bravo departure or do you want the full length? Would you like to turn left here now, or do you want the full length of the runway?
I would like the full length of the runway over.
Continue straight, go all the way around to the end and hold short at runway 04. Go 3-3, cleared for immediate departure, runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, 5 miles, everything I just said before to everyone else, I hope you were listening.
5,000 for 5 miles. Go 3-3, clear for departure.
Be aware you've got GCI on 134, call sign Mongoose. Lush cleared for the approach, runway 04. Continue on in.
Lush cleared for approach runway 04.
And Hound 1-1, I'm probably going to have you hold short for the landing traffic. You don't hear Irish, you hear Scottish. I make a mental effort to not make myself sound too broad Scots because I'd like people to understand me. I got that from 2 years at a call centre when I was 18 and I'm 32 now. Welcome to that. Happy hunting, buddy.
Appreciate the ATC, by the way.
That's no problem. Beware, I'll be on for maybe another 15 to 20 minutes. I've chosen to extend a little longer, so hopefully we'll see you on the return leg. Check in 10 miles out.
Copy that. Good day.
A Lush clear to land, runway 04, winds 030 for 3 knots, altimeter 29 around 2.
Lush clear to land, runway 04.
Let's see if anyone else is running about. No, at the moment, that's fine. Wait for other people to either move or talk to me. If they move without talking to me, then I yell at them. No, I don't yell at them. I just leave sarcastic comments. And Toklish, thanks you for the follow.
Thank you, sir.
De nada. Someone's got to keep you guys from crashing into one another.
Anapa Tower, Grummy 1-1 with you, maintenance area with information, Charlie, ready to taxi.
You know, you're going to get your crew chief to keep that thing out of the maintenance area eventually, I'm sure. But for now, just take a left turn to November, left turn to Whiskey, and then a right turn. Correction, we'll get you straight over to Bravo. Yeah, expect to take off from the Bravo, if that's okay with you.
Fine with me.
Oh, brilliant, he's going to take off nicely. See you, line up and wait. I'm going to wait for Lush to vacate. Yes, that previous radio transmission brought to you by Dr. Seuss apparently, but never mind about that. Lush, are you going to be able to vacate to left by Charlie?
Affirm, Lush, vacating at Charlie.
You, sir, are a rock star. Carry on. And welcome to Anapa, where the gas is cheap and the women are cheaper. Hound 1-1, go ahead and take off, runway 04, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, travel 5 miles, and then get off my frequency to 134, call sign Mongoose for GCI. Lush, can you remember your parking stand? Because I neglect to inform you I can't.
It was in a hangar. I'm signing off after this, so I'm just going to park over here and shut down and get off.
That's much appreciated. Thank you very much. Magic Hat and the Jeff, are you within the sound of my voice? Of course not. And Grumman 1-1, I'm going to ask you to hold short at Bravo. I've got a Jeff who decided that runway 22 is more attractive.
Copy that, holding short, Bravo, Grumman 1-1. My name is Jeff.
Last call sign. What? Who was that? I missed that completely.
Yeah, that was me, Lush. I was making fun of the Jeff nickname.
Oh, I'm going to make sure it sticks. All JF-17s are now going to be called Jeffs. I saw it last week and I was like, they're now called Jeffs. It's just the way it is. It's probably even funnier because the guys who actually fly these things in China probably can't say that right either.
I'd love to hear an attempt at it though.
I'm not that racist, so I'm not going to try it. Ground 111, go ahead and join the runway 04. Clear to take off. Take it to 5,000 feet. Fly for 5 miles and then get the hell out my airspace. And the handoff will be 134 for call sign Mongoose. Well, I'm going to violate a whole bunch of FAA regulations and go 15 minutes into a 3-hour session. Fortunately, I don't work for the FAA. I'm not even a qualified ATC. It's okay, I get to sleep later, right? Sure, someone's going to tell me the sleeps for the week.
Well, I'll be damned, that's my first time making it back to base in several weeks. Thanks for the ATC and thanks for flying up everyone.
Welcome back, buddy. Have a good one. And let's see if we can get your landings to equal your takeoffs eventually.
One of these days. See y'all around.
Kilo 11 in the Mirage 2000. Is your SRS working now? That poor guy had nothing but trouble with it all day. See, people like this have a sense of humour. We'll take the JF-17 and we'll have call sign Waifu21. You, sir, are hilarious. Not original at all, but hilarious. Made even funnier by the fact that he picked the Pakistani skin.
Novo traffic, Shawarma, one ship F-16, taxi to active 04 with information Delta Novo.
That's okay. And Novo, I'm the ANAPA controller, so I'm not working you directly, but just be aware you literally have the entire airspace to yourself. There's nobody around.
Thank you, Anapa. I was just transmitting on ATC common. My mistake.
No, not at all. No mistake at all. Just trying to help out.
Thank you.
In fact, I actually take that back, Shawarma. There is an F-16 on the other side of the coast to the east of you, so yeah, keep those announcements coming.
Cool.
Drew Dog in the F-14. Do you want to speak to me, or are you on SRS at all?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
No big deal. Runway 04 is the one in use, and if you can accept the Bravo departure, you can turn left here. If not, you can get the full length runway, wherever you prefer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so Bravo it is. You can just go ahead and take a straight departure, runway 04. Climb to 5,000 feet, travel for 5 miles, then you can resume your own navigation. You'll find Mongoose on 134. Good day.
Novo traffic, Shawarma, holding short, runway 04, Novo. Napa traffic, Drew Dog, holding short, runway 04.
Drew Dog, clear to take off runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet as previously briefed. Travel 5 miles and then resume your own navigation. Join Mongoose at 134.
Novo traffic, Shawarma, lining up, active runway 04 for immediate departure. Novo.
And Shawarma, I'm not sure if you caught that, but we do have GCI work in the area at 134, just so you know. Fox, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
Thank you, Napa Tower. You said his call sign was Mongoose, correct?
Last time I checked, it was, yep. I haven't heard from him personally for a while, but according to the Hoggit Discord, he's still on.
Excellent, thank you. I'll get with him.
If you don't hear anyone there, it's 253 as always.
Novo traffic, Schwarman is wheels up, departing flight runway heading, push 253, last call, Nova.
"13 viewers on the peanut gallery. Wow." Helgao, you raiding son of a bitch. That might actually have worked really well. Just so you guys know as well, I do have a YouTube channel where this stuff gets archived and put, so don't worry if you missed most of it. You'll catch it later, I'm sure. I don't tend to edit because that's for people with talent. So you'll see the whole thing, don't worry. Random UH-60. That's a firm geriatric ginger. I should probably tell people that, right? YouTube.com/ghostdog688. I've actually had that channel for longer. Then I moved to Twitch. So now it's basically just my archive. I also do have a Discord channel somewhere around about here. Feel free to say hi on that. It's a fairly quiet server. The only rule I've got is don't be a dick. Yeah, thanks for the feedback for that, Jared. I'm a professional streamer, honest.
Chevy 11 on upper ground with you.
Chevy 11, hello.
TLDR, I need to take off. How and where?
Okay. Get your frog foot, take a right turn onto taxiway Mike, which is the one right in front of you. Follow it all the way down and round to where it turns. We call that Alpha, and then you've got runway 04 to take off from.
Down around to runway 04, Chevy 11.
And Ford 51, or Doggo as you see yourself as, is from the maintenance area. Are you on the net as well?
Roger, just getting ready to call in.
See, my eyes track movement. I'm like a T-Rex. Go ahead and I assume you want to take off as well, so just follow all the way around behind the frog foot and you can take off from Alpha, or I can give you a Bravo departure if you prefer.
No, that's fine. I'll just follow the Alpha. I'll go 65.
See, I like it when people catch these things. It's like anyone who tells you that, being an air traffic controller is boring, it's as boring as you make it. If you want to sound dry and boring, be dry and boring. These guys get little jokes every now and then. Then they pay attention because they're not hearing the same shit over and over again. And it also makes me not lose my fucking mind after 3 hours of it. That's good. You're alright, you can stay. Alright, Chevy 11, when you're able, you're going to take the runway 04. You're going to climb and maintain 5,000 feet, and I don't know what that is in your crazy Russian metrics, so let's just call you 2,000 meters and be done with it. You'll fly for 2 kilometers and then you'll get off my frequency. Mongoose is on 134 if you want to talk to a human. That's okay. I'm a lazy, filthy imperialistic as well. I just make shit up for you guys in the Russian stuff.
Seems about right.
And 451 in the Harrier, I guess you prefer the going out the gate, so you can take the unprepared runway in front of you.
Yeah, my bad. I've never taken off from an up in the area.
That's okay. Next time, just let me know, and I'll give you progressive taxi. It's not a problem.
Awesome, thanks, man. So, gonna take off from this roadway.
Yeah, because your only alternative is to find a way to turn around, and in a tight spot like that, that's not happening. You are now leaving Anapa via the road.
I'll just drive to the target.
It's alright, you'll still get there safer.
Less names to worry about.
Once you're airborne, try and turn around for heading 040 and just fly that way for about 5 miles or so. Just so you're not flying against traffic. I mean, there's no traffic in the area, but let's get you into good habits now, right?
That 040, that takeoff is good.
Hey, just be glad you made that mistake in a Harrier where you can get away with that. Imagine having to do the walk of shame like that in a Tomcat or a Harrier or a Hornet where they can't do that shit.
Well, I've taken off from Anapa plenty of times. This is only my second or third time in the Harrier.
Oh well, live and learn. Napa Tower, Waifu 21 requesting taxi.
Nah, you don't get to go anywhere. Nah, I'm kidding. Right, let's get you moved. Let's see. Ah, I found you. Let's get you onto Echo, cross the runway 22, Mike, and then would you like Bravo or Alpha?
I can do either.
All right, you can have Bravo then, so you're not flying, you're not taxiing, and you're doing more time flying.
Roger.
Napa Tower, Chevy 31 Metro inbound south of the Napa.
Chevy 31, good afternoon or good morning, whatever you prefer. Follow the coast until you're lined up with runway 04. You may make straight in.
Metro copies.
And Wifo 21, I'll expect you to cross runway 22 in your own time. You've got plenty of it.
Roger.
And 451, Doggo, you're clear to get off my frequency. Join Mongoose on 134. Chevy 11, same for you. Join the frequency 134 and talk to Mongoose. Preferably not at the same time as Doggo.
Copy, thanks a lot. I'll see you in a bit. Roger that, joining 134.
Both of you guys check in with me 10 miles out when you're inbound.
10 miles, roger.
Or 10 kilometers if you prefer, Tricky. Ooh, plumbing's fun, geriatric. I'm not that good with my hands. Chevy 31 Metro, you're cleared for landing runway 04, winds 030 for 3 knots, altimeter 29 or 2. I think that's 1013 for hectopascals. I can't remember what the vegan's on.
I think it's 1013 as well. Clear to land 04.
Thank you. Oh, Ginger, have fun with that. And by fun, I mean try not to kill yourself. And by kill yourself, I mean try not to go out in a blaze of glory and kill everyone else in the neighborhood first. Oh, Waifu 21, Bravo is the next exit. You're after the one you're passing. You can turn left onto there for the runway. I'll need you to hold short for the incoming Vigan.
Roger. Hold short at Bravo.
What, no thrust reversers? I've been cheated. There they are. Man, those things are effective, by the way. Chevy 31, welcome to Anapa. Turn left onto Charlie and let me know what gate number you'd like me to direct you to.
I can take the 4, right? 3-7, I think.
Oh, okay.
4 nearest, 2-2.
Waifu 21, position and hold runway 04. Metro, tell you what, I'll do one better for you. There's an empty stand, 2 stands over from the Harrier in front of you. You can get fuel and weapons there if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off and leave.
Oh, in that case then, thanks for the work.
Thanks.
Waifu 21 cleared for immediate departure runway 04. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Depart my frequency after 5 miles of travel and join Mongoose on 134.
Roger.
And Ghost 33, I assume you'd like to take off as well. Okay, I've about maxed my time out. I said 15 minutes. I did half an hour. I think we're about done. That's a good place as any to leave things up. Neck call, neck call, neck call. Anapa traffic service is now closed for the evening. Keep all comments in the blind on 249.5. Talk to your buddies. Good luck and have fun, safe flying, and I will see you sometime after now. Bye.
What's traffic signs? 30 miles inbound, Quantic, 1 second.
Goodbye.
See y'all. Okay, well. That was 3.5 hours of working. That was 3.5 hours of ATC from one tower. Hoggit GAW runs constantly. It's PvE, so it's much more user friendly. And SRS is strongly encouraged. There's a significant portion of the group that uses it. There's only a handful of people that don't, and most of those people try to talk to you by text at least. There's a very much a strong ethos of communication in this group. If you are within the sound of my voice and you want to try flying with them, go on right now. You do not need any mods, you just need your modules and an installed DCS, and SRS would be nice. I would love to see you guys, I'd love to control yous, I'd love to fly with yous, and I will see you sometime after now. Stay tuned to the channel, I always put announcements there, and I usually try to put an announcement on my Discord channel a few minutes before I get started if possible. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you very in the near future. Good day.